Hi there, if you're looking for style inspiration and where to find it, you came to the right video. I'm going to show you 6 different methods that I use to help myself find style inspiration and create a style that I love. Hey, it's Brooke from Design Your Style, and I'm so excited to share this video with you today. If you find any of this information valuable, please like this video and share it with your friends. Let's get started. As we all know, Pinterest is a great tool to research style and up-and-coming trends and fashion and just keep you up to date on everything that you want to research. So my first tip with Pinterest is keyword search. It's so easy to just go on Pinterest, look at things, but if you really want to get an understanding on style and fashion, make sure what your research is to the point. So for example, I'm going to go in here and search leather shorts. Now, if you're someone who wants to research leather shorts, this is a great tool to use because you obviously have a wide range of leather shorts that you can now look at. Let's say you already have leather shorts, but you don't know how to wear them in the winter time. So again, this is a good time to go into your search tab and type in leather shorts winter outfit. And now you're going to get more in-depth pictures of leather shorts specifically related to winter. Sometimes this is a hit or miss. Obviously, we can still see some summer pictures here. But like here, for example, we see leather shorts, tights, tall boots, a sweater, and a jacket. So this is a great tool to use when you want to go in-depth searching for a style that you really want to wear. One of my favorite search terms to keep up to date with anything style is street style. So we'll type that in and see what comes up. This is one of my favorite key searches because it's very up to date and trendy on all the styles that I like. Also, the more you pin and the more you use this search term, the algorithm of Pinterest will keep up to date on what you actually like to pin. So street style on my Pinterest may look very different to street style typed in on your Pinterest based on what you pinned in the past. Another good search term keyword is the date. So 2021, for example, is our new year. Make sure to type this into something that you want to look for because then it'll give you all the newest, most recent pins. And so right away we have goals, New Year quotes, fashion trends. Let's click that and see what they have. So obviously this is a great search because it's giving spring 2021 trends. Currently we're in winter, we're in January. So this is a great tool because it's going to give you a future look of what will be coming into fashion. This is something I discovered on accident one day. Let's say I want to look for denim jackets. So once your Pinterest page pulls up all the denim jackets, I love this look right here. So we're going to click this and it would be a good idea to save it if I love it. But if you scroll down, Pinterest will find pins more like this, which will help you find more pins that you'll probably want to pin. And it's going to give you a ton of pins that relate to that pin that you like. Let's just also say I really like this pin right here. I like the styling of the picture, the sunglasses, the sweatshirt, everything like that. We can scroll down right away. More like this. Pinterest is going to give me all these different options of pins that are so similar to the first one, and it's probably going to make pinning a lot faster for me, and I'll find more styles that I love, like right here. This is a great pin. My third tip is to create boards. So if we go to my profile here, I have a style inspo board that I created. I can click on that and it's going to show me all the pins that I saved starting with the most recent one. Having a fashion board on Pinterest is going to collect and curate all your pins together so that it's easy to go back and look at what you're interested in. My second method is Instagram. Instagram is a great tool to find style inspiration. So my first tip would be to follow people who inspire you. Bloggers, brands, small and big businesses. One of my favorite bloggers on Instagram is Joanne Kemp. I think she has a great feed. She's always very up to date on the trends and posts consistently. So I really like following her. Another good person would be Kennedy Frazier. These are 2 women that I love looking at for style inspiration. Find bloggers that you love to follow who have a similar style to you and keep tabs on them. A cool feature with Instagram, I can't do it on my desktop here, but if you go on your phone and into their profile, there's a little bell up here in the corner. If you click that, every time they post, you'll be notified. That's another great tool to use if you want to keep updated in real time of what your bloggers are posting. So let's check out a brand that I love, Made Well. You you can use any brand that you like. I'm just using Madewell as a reference here. But what I like to do with brands that I love to shop at is go to their Instagram and of course check out what they're posting. Not just models, the models are great, but if you want people who are actually shopping at these stores, I always go to their tagged photos, and this is going to give you up-to-date real-time photos of girls and guys who are actually in the clothes that you like. Let's just use another example here, Apricot Lane. But if we go down to their tagged photos, we're going to see people. I can look at all these girls who are posting their purchases from Apricot Lane, and it's just going to give me really good insight of what people are buying and what I would be interested in buying as well. So another great tool that I absolutely love to use is the saved button and save feature on Instagram. Let's say I really love this jacket, but I want to move on and continue to look through Instagram. I can save this jacket with that little save tag right here, and then it saves all my collections. So if we go to my profile and save, and I scroll down, I can see all the pictures that I saved. So this is like another Pinterest board, but Instagram style, where you can just go back and look at everything that you saved. My last tip with Instagram is to use keyword searches. So just like Pinterest, we're going to go to the search tab and we're going to type in specific things. So I'm going to hashtag, let's say I'm just looking for a really cute pink sweater. So there's 79,000 posts on just pink sweaters. So let's click that. And now I can look at all these pink sweaters that people from around the world have posted to Instagram. And if you're lucky, hopefully they tagged where they got that pink sweater from. So then you can go shop for that same sweater. So using keyword searches can be really helpful to finding in-depth items. Finding style inspiration is through movies and TV shows. So when I was growing up, I loved watching Hannah Montana, Pretty Little Liars, Gossip Girl, any show like that really. So let's type in Pretty Little Liars fashion. We're going to click on images and it's going to bring us a ton of pictures from the girls in the show. Arya was one of my favorite characters. I'm going to click on this picture and now I can see a close-up of these outfits that she was wearing. I can say, oh, I have a white long sleeve top in my closet and I have a dress that looks similar. That's a great idea. I also have a printed dress in my closet and I have a black leather jacket. That's a great outfit idea. We could even go more into depth and type in a certain character. So now I'm going to get all these images of Spencer Hastings and Pretty Little Liars and all the fashion statements that she wore. So if I click this picture, I can see 5 different styles that she was wearing. And if I just study them closely and look, I can see exactly what I have in my closet or something similar that I can replicate. Some advice I have is take note at how they are styling certain garments. So just because you don't have something in your closet that looks identical to what they're wearing doesn't mean you can't draw inspiration from them. Another example could be clicking this picture. So now I can take notes. Okay, she's wearing a white top underneath with a skirt and tights. I can pull that off in my closet. It may not look exactly like this, but it's gonna look similar. Gossip Girl was created a few years back, but it's also fun to look back at the older shows because they do have fashion segments that you can totally bring into 2021 today. Another tip I have is to search by years. So if you really want to learn how to style 90s clothes, let's do Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell fashion was aired during the late 80s and early 90s, so this is also a great resource to look at as to what they were actually wearing because this was the actual time that they were in. I know a lot of vintage clothing has come back, so if you're really into that, this would be a great TV show to go look at and rewatch and see how they were wearing their 90s clothes. I actually made a video of me recreating Rachel Green outfits from Friends and incorporating them into my own style. I'll link that here. I mean, this is something that I could see girls wearing today for sure. Looking back on old TV shows can really help spark your imagination. My fourth method of finding style inspiration may be a little outdated because of Pinterest these days, but fashion magazines are still a great source to look for. You can just type in fashion magazines in Google and it comes up with all of these great ones that you can look at. So let's go to Vogue, for example. So making a subscription to a fashion magazine can be really helpful, especially nowadays. They have digital subscriptions, so it's not even like you have to go out and buy a physical copy. You can just go online and be notified when that new issue comes out. And the great thing about magazines is that they're always ahead of the fashion trends. They're letting you know what's coming, what to be prepared for. So magazines are still really great resources. If you do buy a physical copy of a magazine, it's nice to take that home with you and rip out pictures that you're inspired by and create your own mood board, just as you would with Pinterest, but instead of it being digital, you have it hung up somewhere in your room or in your office or in your house. Number 5 is runway. So a lot of people I think will actually disregard runway because it's so high fashion, but in my opinion, you can learn a lot from fashion shows and try to pick out elements or garments or styles or colors even from a certain fashion show and try to incorporate it into your own style. So let's take Chloe for example. So right here we can scroll down and go to Chloe Fall Winter 2020 and 2021 full show. It's a YouTube video, 9 minutes and 14 seconds. We're not going to watch the whole thing obviously, but this is a great resource to look at for style inspiration. So already we're looking at a black turtleneck. If you just take this one piece out of this runway show, you're already on trend. You can say, yeah, I saw a black turtleneck in the Chloe Fall Winter 2020 fashion show. It's in style, it's what they're wearing, and so on. So here's another great example of breaking down something from the runway. I'm going to zoom in here and show you this. We have a white or off-white dress. We have high socks and shoes, a blazer jacket, a belt, and a purse. If you really like this look, but you can't incorporate all of it into your style, find pieces that you already have or have something similar to and reconstruct it in your wardrobe. For example, let's say you have a jacket that's not exactly like this, but it's very similar. You can say, okay, I have this jacket. I can now see how I can wear it with a dress, put a belt around the dress perhaps, and wear some cute shoes and a purse. That is inspiration from a fashion show that you use to create your own fashion piece. So that's pretty cool. Or let's say you don't have the jacket, but you have a dress that looks very similar to this. Maybe on your next shopping trip, you can go out and find a jacket that's very similar to this, and then you can wear it with the dress, and now you're basically wearing something that Chloe showed on the runway. Just take pieces, take fragments, take colors even, something as simple as a color. We're seeing a lot of creams and browns in this fashion show, so maybe put together a cream and brown outfit. You're still taking elements from the runway show and incorporating them into your own style without having to go out and buy something that looks exactly like this. Alrighty, so number 6 is my last method, and obviously it's YouTube. There are so many great videos on YouTube that can help you find your style and your inspiration, and a good place to start is just finding people that you really relate with. For example, I really like this YouTuber. Her name is Brooke. I'm gonna go to her profile. She just has really great videos of style and fashion and where she shops and how to style clothes, so I really like following along with her. I'm subscribed to her channel and I get notified every time that she post a video. And again, just like with Pinterest and Instagram, use the keyword search tool. This is so helpful. Let's say you want to learn how to style denim flares. Now you have all these videos showing you and teaching you how to style denim flares, and you can just pick and choose what video you want to watch. I go to YouTube a lot for style inspiration, but I also go to YouTube for things that I don't know how to wear yet. Two of my favorite keywords to search are how to style or style review. So for example, if you type in how to style, you're going to get all these different videos on how to style different things. So let's take something even random, how to style a polka dot t-shirt. So right here we have how to style polka dot print, how to style polka dots, what goes with polka dot shirts, how to style a polka dot shirt in 5 unique ways. We have so many different videos on how to style a simple polka dot shirt. YouTube is such a great resource, especially for detail-oriented searches. The other keyword search that I like to use is style review. So let's say I've never shopped at Vici dolls, but I've heard a lot about it. I want to know what they're more about. I want to know how their things fit. I'm going to type in style review of and then Vici dolls. Here I have a Vici Dolls Summer Haul Plus review. I have a Vici Collection non-sponsored review. I have a Vici Collection Summer 2020 Honest review. These videos I prefer and are really great because they're going to give you all the information you need to know before you go out and buy or test something for yourself. People have different opinions of things and that's fine, but it's just another great resource to use. So for example, in one of my videos, I did the same thing. I did an early summer clothing haul, but I talked about Target, Vici Dolls, Styles and Revolve. If someone was interested about these 3 brands, this would be a good video to go to and just check out what I'm saying. It's just a video of my opinion and what I think of the brand and what I purchased, but this can also be good insight for people who haven't shopped at these brands and just want to know a little more about what they're about. My last tip is to always keep researching, as fashion and even your personal style evolves throughout time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see more content from me in the future, I post every Sunday. You can subscribe to my channel to keep notified.